From Heaven to Hell, a true story that demands justice. This video was made in hopes that someone, somewhere, will hear our story and has the absolute power to intervene to help right a wrong so others can avoid similar circumstances, because no one is above the law. And more importantly, so this doesn't have to happen to you and your loved one, where I had to beg God not to take my wife after following 8 stories. Not yet.
Love you, babe.
Love you, Sam. I don't have yours.
Yeah, you don't cook in mine, though. Feet up.
How did this happily and beautiful couple, who always stated the other was heaven sent in their own twin flame, go from falling in love, building a beautiful life together, and invested both their life savings into the happily ever after new home, suddenly go to falling 120 feet off a building in Boston on Christmas Day, all because we were defrauded by a professional con man out of everything that we paid into the property, including losing everything we moved into the property as well, as the fraudsters got to keep what they wanted while throwing out the rest, and filling 8 dumpsters full of our personal belongings, family heirlooms, photographs, baby pictures, and other irreplaceable things. And they also threw all of our stuff all around the property outside for the public to see, acting as if we destroyed the property that we built. Not known at first, but almost 2 years after being wrongfully evicted from our new residential home, breaking news of the judge's arrest for severe judicial misconduct that she committed in several other cases was going nationwide. Made us look deeper into our own case, and this is what we heard.
I don't see any check for that.
May I see that?
Yeah, I did.
After recently discovering we were defrauded by the judge of all people, it was just way too much for my wife to bear. And trying to escape this nightmare, which is the reason why Kathleen jumped off a building and fell 120 feet, trying to take her life because of these people. She doesn't deserve this. Nobody does.
What our water taxi is.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, then if they just drove that
Yeah.
and drove back and forth.
Heck yeah. Love you.
Love you, Sam.
In a court of gold or a court of red, a lion still has its claws, and mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours.
That's the arena.
Right here.
That's the arena's
That's,
right there.
isn't that their sign?
That's ours, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need a sign. I didn't know there was one. I mean, it is a good location. You can live upstairs.
After becoming victims of fraud by a landlord who took thousands of dollars from us and never completed construction that he was contracted to do, and on construction he did prior to us moving in, he did without safety building permits, which directly caused my wife and I serious bodily injury. In a desperate attempt to get rid of us from our home and to avoid being found liable for the landlord's misdeeds and the injuries he caused us, and along with the help from the corrupt judicial officials he knew, together they created a malicious court action and purposely used the New Hampshire judicial system as a weapon against my injured family, as they falsely claimed that we haven't paid rent for the last 20 months, which is almost 2 years. And to think on its surface, it's absolutely insane to think anyone, alive or dead, would ever wait 2 years before they evicted someone for not paying rent. The landlord claimed to the court that he received no rental payments from us in a 20-month consecutive period. Technically, if the landlord had mistaken just one rental payment during the alleged 20-month period and had forgotten about it, it could have been seen just as a simple mistake. However, in this case, receiving and cashing 25 separate rental checks totaling $47,600 during the same claimed 20-month period is no mistake, especially how the landlord claimed it immediately after being notified of our injuries. Even a normal everyday person, witnessing all the same circumstances and evidence provided, would tend to believe that it was nothing less than pure intentional fraud. Knowing this to be a false statement, as supportive evidence shown below proves that the landlord cashed check number 1079 in December 2017 for $3,500 and check number 1050 in January 2018 for another $3,500. In fact, the landlord cashed a total of 25 rental checks that they got from us during this same 20-month period, totaling exactly $47,600 that the landlord claimed they never got, which went straight to the landlord's pocket. So what exactly did the landlord testify to when questioned about not receiving payments for almost 2 years? She lied her ass off.
Where does the 12/31/2017 come from?
That's when they started not paying the rent. That's when it started.
Did they not pay rent for December 2017?
Yep.
Or did they not pay rent for January?
They did not pay for December, January through all these months.
And when you consider the total amount that the tenants invested and have proof of paying for during this entire 24-month tenancy, it totals over $127,000 that the landlord and the New Hampshire courts were able to defraud the injured tenants from. Despite submitting direct evidence to the judge of $65,000 in checks that the landlord cashed himself during the same 20-month period, proved the landlord's claim to be false. As heard on the court audio record, this frustrated the judge as it still resulted in the wrongful eviction of my family on Christmas Day 2019 for non-payment of rent.
We paid $65,000 already to them.
Okay, do you want to show me proof that you've paid $65,000? Because if I have $65,000 since December of 2017, it exceeds the amount of their claim. I don't know if you read
Yeah, there it is right here for $65,000.
Okay, let me see that.
These are all of them?
I don't know if you saw, but their claim alleges that from December of 2017 through July 1st, no, this is not what I want. Can you just, no, this way. I need to see your payments, okay? Just give me your payments.
Those are canceled checks. These are our payments.
Well, that's not, okay, then give me those. I'll see the canceled checks. Don't hand me a big thing of paper to watch, to fish through, okay?
Unknown to us at the time, but it can be heard clear as day on the court's own audio record that after my wife presented $65,000 worth of payments to the judge, that the landlord cashed during this 20-month period, thus proving the landlord's statement to be 100% false, which should have won us the case, but didn't. And when my wife was being respectful to the judge by saying yes, Your Honor, or no, Your Honor, behind my wife's back, and for no reason at all, except that maybe the judge didn't expect that we had proof of all of our payments and we weren't making the illegal eviction easy for her, which made her furious. At timestamp 31:16, the judge can be heard making such hateful and hurtful remarks about my wife as Judge Tracasco whispered to the clerk, "I hate the blonde. I want them out of here."
May
I don't see any check for that.
May I see that?
Yeah, I did.
Discovering that people can defraud you from your life, your savings, your home, your businesses, can cause bodily injury to you and your loved ones without remorse, then purposely gets away with it from help by a judge of all people is bad enough. But hearing the judge in her own voice purposely plotting against us and even stated she hated my wife was too much for my wife to bear. On December 25th, 2019, Christmas Day, we left our home peacefully because the sticker on our door stated we were to be evicted in the morning. While the world was told to stay home and stay safe because of the COVID-19 epidemic, my wife and I, as sick as we were forced to live in our vehicles in a Walmart parking lot for the next 2 years. On December 25th, 2021, Christmas Day again, and also the 2-year anniversary of being evicted, after hearing the judge's words herself, trying to escape the nightmare, my beautiful wife fell 120 feet from a Boston rooftop. And this is a doctor telling me I was about to lose my wife because the damage to her brain was so severe that she had less than 1% of brain activity coming from her brain. And it's all my fault. I was supposed to protect her.
But as far as the left and right hemisphere, is there absolutely zero spark? There is still something going on, right?
We can't say that.
I believe in miracles. That's why I was asking if zero spark.
Very little.
Okay. But more than zero, though, right?
Possibly more than zero.
But
Thank you.
I never want to leave her alone.
My love, the day we met, we both knew it was an amazing day and heaven sent as we both prayed for each other to be the one. And I promised you that I would always protect you and give my life for yours if ever need be. But because I was so focused on loving you to my last breath, I didn't see the evil people surrounding us that would defraud us and rob us blindly of everything that we owned, making us homeless on Christmas Day, living in our cars during COVID, and eventually making you think the only way out of this nightmare was to fall 8 stories off a building in Boston on Christmas 2021. I am so sorry. It is all my fault. I should have seen what was happening, and I didn't. I trade places with you if I could in a heartbeat, and I told God to take me instead. I need you. I am nothing without you. You are my whole world and my forever twin flame. Baby, I need you to fight hard and stay with me. I promise you I will never stop fighting those that hurt you until my last breath and until justice is served in your name. This I swear. I love you.
Love you too.
Baby, please don't leave me. Stay. Stay with me.
Stay here one more time.
Hey, it's video.
Nice.
Love you. Love you too.
No.
Love you. Love you, baby.
You turn me down. I'm begging, please, just stick around. I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. I know that your love is gone. I can't breathe, I'm so weak. I know this isn't easy. Don't tell me that your love is gone, that your love is gone. Don't tell me that your love is gone, that your love is gone. I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. I know that your love is gone. I can't breathe, I'm sorry. I know this isn't easy. Don't tell me that your love is gone, that your love is gone, that your love is gone.
What are you doing? Are you dancing with the kitties? That's cool.
Start acting and get anti-cavity protection from dye-free ice formulas